Hello Aries and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for November the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in Scorpio season and we have the lovely soft rain in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but hopefully that will bring a nice soothing calmness to the reading. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, 3 have popped out. We have, Sword 9, Venus Gemini reversed. We've got Sword 10, Uranus Gemini, and Wand Prince Sagittarius Chariot. Wow, okay. Gosh, there is a lot going on in your mind, and I think it's actually really good. I think it's like something has naturally ended. It's a sense of, again, this calm that comes in with these two cards. The Sword 9, the other way around, is stress, worry, overthinking something. I think with it reversed, what it's saying is that there's this acceptance of a situation, that something is over, and so therefore this inner calm comes in. It's interesting that your reading's coming in with this lovely calming rain. So this actually creates the space now inside your mind while you reflect and let something naturally let it end, or you've let go of it mentally. It creates the space for this Wand Prince to come in. This is you. This is your energy. This is the fire coming back. And it's this lovely innocent energy of something that you really, really want. It reminds me, it's kind of got a childlike energy to it. So it may be something developed from that your inner child is giving you messages, because it's got that lovely youthful enthusiasm. It's something new, it's something light, it's something that wants to be developed. And so you may be getting some messages about something that you really, really want coming through here. And it's just starting off as a small signal, and then it can get larger and larger and larger, so that it's something that you're starting to think, no, this is something I really, really want. And perhaps starting to think, no, this is something I can really, really do. So it is actually, I feel like, a very, very lovely, it's just got a sweetness to it, this energy. You know, sometimes the fire, the Wand Prince can be, I want to get out and be doing all this stuff and being impetuous. And it's kind of like, oh, now it's my time to be doing my thing and to developing. Now it's my time. And so it's this, there's this real wisdom that comes through with this. We have Judgment. Now, this is an interesting card that's come through for you, Aries. Judgment has been the main card that I've seen throughout this Scorpio season so far, because what Scorpio's been doing is wanting to get to the truth of something, uncover something, bring through this transformation, which this Wand Prince is transforming, this Sagittarius energy, which is a fellow fire energy, coming in for you. And it wants to get to the truth. It wants to dig under the surface and clear a lot of stuff out. And that's what this Judgment energy is doing. So it does feel like with the Sagittarius energy, your mind is opening to something new. So new experiences, new learning, higher truths. It's just kind of wanting to go out and experience more. So this actually is a really nice energy. So Aries, I just need to kind of say, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. So I always recommend to watch all 3, if you know all 3 of your placements, to get the full picture of what's going on for you. And also Aries, this is a general reading. So just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. So let's see. We've got the Judgment crossed by the 2 of Swords. So there is perhaps, interesting. Bit of hesitation. Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands. Here it is again at the base. This energy is so important, this thing that you are developing here. The Page of Swords. Okay, so you've been getting a lot of messages, and I feel like you've actually been listening to them. So messages inside your mind, messages about a problem that you may be working on and getting a solution, and therefore that helps this forward movement which is coming in. The 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, I feel like, you've got 2 10s. You are leaving something behind, letting something naturally end. And this is what I love. The King of Wands. This is you. This is a card of Aries in the deck. You are coming back to yourself. And the King of Wands knows exactly how to develop this thing that this Page of Wands is wanting to bring in. So it's like, wow, okay. Just beautiful energy. The 8 of Wands coming in. It's very different. It's very soft, kind of, not soft, but like I said, it's more gentle and a quieter energy. The Justice card coming through for you, and the Ace of Cups, beautiful. And at the base we have Temperance, more Sagittarius energy coming in. And when this comes in, the Temperance card, it aligns you to your higher truth. Your soul and spirit aligns to what your human self is up to, your human version of who you are. And so I feel like that's coming in, this beautiful rebalancing and just knowing what it is that you need to leave behind and let go of. And so, yeah, it actually feels like you're softly, gently closing a door here and just quietly walking away and going, yep, it's done. I'm not leaving any energy behind there. And that's why sometimes when you shut the door, you close it, you slam it shut, and you're just like, right, it's over. You're walking out and you might be angry or still like have some energy. You're leaving energy behind there. You're allowing that to still attach to you. And so that's what I'm getting, is that you are closing a couple of doors here, maybe even just more than one. And so that's kind of, by closing the door softly, you're just naturally allowing it to not have any emotional or energetic attachments to you, as you could move on and develop a new passion, a new drive, a new goal, perhaps. So this feels really nice. It feels important, the whole idea of it, softly and gently. So that's why we have a Judgment card as a situation. This is perhaps heralding that there is something new that's coming in. There's a rebirth energy with this. There can be announcements that come through with this, but it can also be ultimately it's like a big thing of things coming up to be dealt with in order to be cleared out. And so it is actually a very important energy for this. And interestingly, the Judgment card is the 2 tens, the XX, and we've got the Sword 10 and the 10 of Pentacles. So it's saying there's a double ending here, and that is very important to allow that and clear all that out. And let that go in order to step into this new. It is crossed by the 2 of Swords, and interestingly, the 2 of Swords, if I put it upright, this is hesitation about stepping into something because your intuition or spirit is telling you one thing and your mind is telling you another thing, and it's like, I don't know what it is. So that's the only thing that could be going on here that's blocking you is that, but we actually see that balanced out in the Temperance energy here. So whatever's blocking you is only pretty minor. It's just really finding that alignment and bringing that in. So yeah, there could be a little bit of hesitation about stepping into it, but I don't feel like you're going to stay in that energy for very long. In your conscious mind, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and this is interesting because it does say that you are leaving something to fate. You've understood that something perhaps has karmically ended, and the wheel is turning. The wheel of fate is turning, and sometimes, we can't control the external circumstances of what's happening. But you just know that this needs to happen. There needs to be this change. And so there's this, I feel like you are this calm in the center of the circle. And that's the place to be when the Wheel of Fortune is turning and things are shifting and changing, because you're greeting the present, you're greeting the new in this place of, I don't want to say calm again, but I'm trying to think of the right word, peace. Peace, and you're ready. So it's a very nice energy, the Wheel of Fortune in your conscious mind, understanding that things are changing, and there's this calm acceptance of that, really. So at the base, we have this Page of Wands, which is what this is, same as the Wand Prince, the Sagittarius Chariot coming in. And this is where this is at the root, this is the base, and this is where there's been a little fire has been lit within you, and it's this sense of it's growing and growing and growing, something you really, really want, or something you're starting to feel really passionate about, this real will and drive to be wanting to do it. So the Page of Wands, like I said, you're getting some very strong messages about what it is that you really want to be doing here and how to start developing it. Maybe you've started and seen some initial growth. Maybe you're thinking about stepping into it, and you can see that it has the potential to grow here. So the Page energy, it's kind of interesting because sometimes it can mean that you are impetuously moving into something. And it does have this forward momentum. But like I said, it's got this sense of inevitability and fate with it. So there's, this interesting energy. I mean, you've got another page here, the Page of Swords as well. So right underneath the Ten of Swords. And I feel like you've been given the message that something has ended. And this can be something that's just ended inside your mind. You've allowed something, you no longer have any use for this way of thinking or this mental attachment to something or this belief system. And with this Uranus energy here, it kind of liberates and frees you. So, it does actually. I mean, the Sword 10 sometimes does require a period of just allowing something to pass, allowing something to kind of rest in peace, quite literally. And it might require a bit of a recovery period, but I'm feeling that here. This is kind of, this is what's coming through here. And interestingly, in the near future, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is where, again, another ending where you've given as much as you want to give to something or that you care to give to something. And you're like, I'm actually leaving these 10 pentacles, behind for someone. I'm leaving a legacy of some sort. I've left something that other people can use. So it's kind of a bit of a pay it forward energy. But it is a sense that, you've gone as far as you can with something, and there has been achievements. There have been good things that you've brought to this, but it's just time to naturally move on from it. And so, it's kind of just reached this natural ending. Like we said, the Ten of Pentacles can be related to, work or home, something that was quite stable in your life as well. So something that brought some security. So just say it was, something or someone that had brought that. It could be related to money as well and health, but it is this sense of, I'm done with that now. And I feel happy with that. I'm good. So just say you've decided to leave a friendship, say it's like, you've given a lot to that person, and that person will always, whether they're aware of this or not, will always treasure that. And the same if you're leaving a home, people will miss that energy. You've left something really of yourself there. And same with a workplace. Maybe you've set up some structures, got some good results, got people working in a certain way, or whatever you've offered that place. It's made it a better place. It's made that person a better person for whatever it is. So for whatever you brought to the situation. So interestingly, we have the King of Wands. This is you turning up here. And this is you coming back to yourself. And this is like part of, yes, I do feel like you've put a lot of mental energy and work of yourself into this here that has naturally ended. And now all that energy that you put in that and is no longer going there is coming back to you and coming back to this thing that you're wanting to develop. So there's a lot of energy being poured into that. And, we can see that there's all these good things that you've developed and created here. And now you're pouring that energy that has been appreciated into this wand prince. So this is where the King of Wands is, coming back to yourself and claiming a whole heap of energy in order to direct it into this new energy, which feels really good. The King of Wands is also like a visionary energy. It's taking action on what it is that you want to be doing and actually seeing the bigger picture of what it is. So it's actually, a really fantastic energy to come through. This is you. This is the card of Aries. So it's like you know what to do. You know what you want to do with this energy that you're this wand prince Sagittarius. So this could be a relationship as well. It's just this passion that's building and developing here. But with the Sagittarius energy, I do feel like it could be related to long-term goals that are coming through. So with the Eight of Wands, or it could be opening your mind to new learning, higher learning, or opening to new experiences that are like foreign lands or to do with overseas interests of some sort. So it's just this expansion of knowledge and curiosity is coming through. So energy surrounding you, the Eight of Wands, there's been a very clear direct shift and change, a new direction, a new focus is coming in here. And we're seeing that with this Eight of Wands, like everything's heading, all these wands are heading in the same direction. All your energy is going towards this. It's not going towards this old energy. And so, you know, it is actually like a delicate balance having that, because if one goes a little bit the wrong way, it all goes out. So you need to kind of keep the focus and keep that alignment so that everything is focused in that right direction. So again, interestingly, another card of balance coming in. We've got the 3 cards of balance, the Temperance, the Two of Swords, and the Justice, which are Libra and Sagittarius energies. And they are, I mean, all around, there's a whole heap of different versions of this, but it's all around bringing balance into your life, whether on a spirit human level, whether on a mental level, whether it's on a fairness and relationship level, whether it's to do with legalities of some sort. This justice energy is coming in, and what it can represent is new contracts. You can see something has ended. This, it feels like it could be, it kind of has everything that we do in life has a contractual element to it. You know, we agree to do something. So that's a verbal contract, an energetic contract. So it's naturally ended, whatever this is, whether this is a job, a work, a promise, an agreement, a commitment, whatever it is, it naturally ended. And so then it makes the way for a new contract with this Wand Prince to come through with this justice energy. And yeah, there's an impartiality to it. There's a fairness that's wanting to come through with this. But yeah, I do feel like it kind of wants it to be clean, you know, a clean contract that's coming through. And it does feel like that. It feels like, yeah, definitely there's an ending, and then in comes the beginning. You know, the 10s are the end, the ace is the beginning, the 1. And so it's right next to that 10 of Swords, which could be a lot of healing around that situation that you've let go of mentally inside your mind. And so, but this is the rebirth. This is the birth of something new that the Judgment card was calling and letting you know, and putting an announcement out, whether it's energetic or whether it really is an announcement. This Ace of Cups is this new feeling that's coming in. It's new feelings. It's getting new healing. Your heart is opening. Something beautiful on an emotional level is birthing. It's the birth of love, joy, healing. So it's absolutely an absolutely lovely energy, this Ace of Cups. So this, with this Wand Prince, yeah, it can be a new relationship that's developing here, which is actually very sweet and lovely. But it can also just be whatever this Wand Prince is, it's coming with this Ace of Cups, which is coming with these new feelings, this joy. And so it's helping at birth. I mean, you couldn't want a nicer energy to be coming along with it than this Ace of Cups. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy coming through here for you, Aries. So we have as the base the Temperance card. We kind of have spoken about this, and interesting, we see you dipping your toe back in to something that, this to spirit, really, to even your emotional world. And also the path opens up to your crown, which is what we're seeing, you coming back as yourself, as the Aries card. So it's a sense of coming back, aligning to your true spirit, to your true path, to your authenticity, integrity, your authority. And so things start to flow here with this Temperance energy. And when it comes in, it has this lovely smooth calmness to it, because it brings everything back into balance. And sometimes you're not even aware that it was out of balance until it gets put back into balance. So I feel like it's got a lot to do with where you've been directing your energy, and it's wanting that very almost singular direction, like, boom, I'm going down this way. So focus and goals, new goals and new direction feels really, really potent. It feels like, yep, that's it. I'm just, it's prioritizing, laying some other things aside, and just focusing your energy on that one thing that really wants developing here. So yeah, be open to what that is. You are getting a lot of messages around with the pages around what that is. So I would be listening to that if I was you, but I feel like you're getting the message anyway. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aries. They're not coming out. Oh, here we go. We got one. We got one eventually. Okay, it says, loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. Beautiful. My heart is open. I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself. I love others, and others love me. Beautiful. And yeah, I mean, we can see that here. Coming back to yourself, there's a lot of love. There's balance coming in and flow. So it's, yeah, a lovely energy to come through. So let's pull a charm to finish it off. A charm for Aries. What does Aries need to hear? What do we have? Oh, cute. It's a little like, it's a little rabbit. It's very, very cute little rabbit with like a tennis racket. It's playing, it's like reminding me of the inner child and how the inner child likes to play. George is agreeing. George is agreeing. And interestingly, with these all the pages that are coming in, that can represent children or inner child energy, this youthful kind of energy. And so it's just kind of saying, be light and playful with this energy, really. And it could be around children as well, spending time with children, or it can be, anything about bringing children into your life. But if that's not necessarily something that you're wanting to do or resonating, it just is this lovely sense of, I mean, she kind of, this little, it looks like it's kind of giggling, and it's got this little inner, like it's just got this joy moment, this moment of just finding something kind of, it's tickling the funny bone and finding something really amusing and funny. And it's just one of those childlike moments that brings joy and happiness, which is actually really lovely. And it's wanting you to connect to that. But also the fact it's got what I think it looks like a tennis racket. You might think it's something else, but it's probably its tail, actually, when I'm looking at it like this. But it could be both. But I'm kind of getting, anyway, that it is about just being playful, but also it could be about physical activity, actually getting out and connecting with your body and being a little bit more active if that's possible, because that helps bring in a lot of this. It helps direct the energy in your body, especially for Aries. It's like if you are feeling a bit tired or funky, or just need to clear some energy out, physical activity is really, really good for you guys. And, not everybody's into it, but even if it's just getting out and going for a walk or something that is just to do with your body, that's actually really going to help move through some of these energies that we're seeing naturally pass here. So, yeah, that's kind of the messages I'm getting for you, Aries. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to look at what's coming in the near future and the future beyond. Georgia's saying come along to the extended reading. Let's see what's coming in with this Ten of Pentacles in the near future, what you're leaving behind, and what else is coming in the near future, what with this energy, as well as what's birthing with this beautiful Ace of Cups in the near future and the future beyond. Let's see what happens when this starts developing and this lovely energy starts expanding and growing. So, we'll have a look at the future beyond and have a look at all of that, as well as any other intuitive messages, some clarifiers, and we're going to tune into career, money, love, and relationships, and focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading. I'd love it if you come over, Aries. The link is in the description box below. I usually pin the link to the comments as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you appreciate this content and is a way of supporting the growth of the channel. So take care, Aries. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.